When it comes to government debt, there are several risks and opportunities that investors should consider. Here are some of the key factors to keep in mind. Default risk. Default risk is the risk that a government may fail to meet its debt obligations. This risk is particularly relevant for countries with weak economies, high levels of debt relative to their GDP, or political instability. In the event of a default, investors may face significant losses, as they may not receive the full principal or interest payments they are owed. Interest rate risk. Government bonds typically have fixed or floating interest rates. If interest rates rise, the value of existing fixed-rate bonds in the market decreases, as investors can find more attractive yields elsewhere. This can result in a decline in the market value of the bonds, causing losses if the investor needs to sell before maturity. Floating-rate bonds are also exposed to interest rate risk, as their yields are periodically reset based on prevailing market rates. Inflation risk. Inflation erodes the purchasing power of fixed-income investments, including government bonds. If inflation rises unexpectedly, the future interest payments and principal of a bond may have less purchasing power when they are received. This risk is particularly pertinent for bonds with long maturities, as the impact of inflation is compounded over time. Currency risk. Investing in government debt denominated in a foreign currency exposes investors to currency risk. Exchange rate fluctuations can significantly impact the returns on such investments. If the investor's home currency strengthens against the foreign currency, the returns from the investment may be reduced when converted back. Conversely, if the investor's home currency weakens, it can enhance the returns on the investment. Opportunities. Safe haven status. Government debt issued by economically strong and politically stable countries is often considered a safe haven investment. During times of market volatility or economic uncertainty, investors tend to seek the relative safety and stability offered by these bonds. As a result, demand for such government debt increases, potentially driving up prices and lowering yields. Diversification. Including government debt in an investment portfolio can provide diversification benefits. Bonds from different countries and maturities can have varying risk profiles and performance characteristics. By holding a diversified portfolio of government bonds, investors can potentially reduce the overall risk of their investment portfolio. Yield and income generation. Government bonds generally provide regular interest payments, making them attractive for income-focused investors. Bonds with higher yields can offer a steady income stream, particularly in a low-interest rate environment. This income can be especially valuable for retirees or investors seeking stable cash flows. Liquidity. Government bonds are often highly liquid, meaning they can be easily bought or sold in the market. The secondary market for government debt is typically deep and active, allowing investors to enter or exit positions quickly. This liquidity provides flexibility and convenience to investors, enabling them to manage their portfolios more effectively. It's crucial for investors to thoroughly evaluate the risks and opportunities associated with government debt before making investment decisions. Factors such as the creditworthiness of the issuing government, prevailing economic conditions, and geopolitical factors should be carefully considered. Consulting with a financial advisor or conducting extensive research can help investors make informed choices aligned with their investment objectives and risk tolerance.